What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff the Altcoin Buzz. Today, Bitcoin does it. It hits an all-time high again, $12,000, sitting at 12,022. Just crossed the threshold. I'm sitting here watching it, waiting for it to happen, and it happened. Let's go ahead and refresh the page to see if it's still at 12,000. Yes, it is. So, about this, Bitcoin hitting $12,000 is exciting, but also we don't want Bitcoin to just start really barreling ahead because it's going to create instability and we want sustainable growth. So Bitcoin kind of incrementally going up is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I love to see Bitcoin go up and I love to see it get to $40,000 as soon as possible, as much as the next guy. But realistically, we want to see a more sustainable growth, and I'll tell you why. And I'm going to agree with Michael Novogratz on this. Hedge fund manager.
Give us the other side of the Bitcoin argument.
Please.
I mean, as an investor.
So, hedge fund manager Novogratz worried surging Bitcoin price may attract government regulation. So he's saying that a powerful Bitcoin price is going to attract some government of regulators into the equation. And if you don't know who Michael Novogratz is, he's Galaxy Investment Partners CEO. All right. He's also a major investor in Ethereum, major investor in Bitcoin, and he's been into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency since, I want to say, 2013. This guy knows what he's talking about. So come on here to CNBC and check out what their conversation is about, or just type in Novogratz worried about Bitcoin price. Anyways, back to the Bitcoin price hitting $12,000. All right. So if we just look at the 1 month, you can see that, yes, this is the all-time high. It has not ever been at $12,000, and here it is, December 5th, 2017, we crossed the $12,000 mark. If we look at where most of the injection of capital is coming from, it's pretty well spread out, but you will notice that Korea is injecting a significant amount of it, and so is Japan. So here's Korea, Japan, Korea. There is a lot of IOTA being transitioned into Bitcoin also on Bitfinex and Binance. I don't know exactly where that's coming from. And if we look at MCO, where that cryptocurrency is, that's Monaco. So people are trading Monaco also into Bitcoin, where most of the volume's at, but it's fairly well distributed all across the network. But it does stand out. The United States and Asia are driving this price right now with most of the volume. So moving forward, where do we expect Bitcoin to go? What can we expect in the next month at least to the end of the year? We're probably not going to have to be. We're not going to be too surprised if Bitcoin hits 15,000 by the end of the year. But keep in mind, there is high potential for a correction, even right now at 12,000. And where would we find the resistance? Right now, the first line of resistance is going to come around 9,300. When it corrects, that's our first line of resistance that we can expect. If it goes below 9,300, then you'll find resistance around the 8,200 range, and then a very strong resistance around about $6,000. So moving right along, let's just take a look at how the overall markets are performing. Over the last 24 hours, it looks like there was money in the altcoins that, or actually over the last hour or so, the last 60 minutes, there was a lot of money pouring out of the altcoins, not necessarily into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been keeping a strong green, but over the last 60 minutes or so, most of the altcoins have noticed a decrease, in particular Stellar Lumens, which is still up over the 24-hour period. So here's one, NXT. And if you're looking for cryptocurrencies that are really positioned to keep pushing forward, I've still got Electroneum on the list. I'm still keeping an eye on Electroneum, mostly because I'll tell you why. It's only listed on one exchange right now. It's not a very popular exchange, although it's getting a lot new users thanks to Electroneum. But this cryptocurrency, once it gets on Bitfinex, Binance, Poloniex, Bittrex, and the ICO coins come into circulation, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But right now, Electroneum, man, it's got some legs to move. So keep an eye on Electroneum, even at these prices. As you know, if you're following these videos, you know we were talking about Electroneum around about, well, we were talking about it at 2 cents, 4 cents. First time I really started talking about Electroneum was around 2 cents. I talked about it again at 4 cents, and I've been excited about it even here at 10 cents because I think it's still got a lot of room to go. So keep an eye on Electroneum. As far as other cryptocurrencies that we're watching, Ripple is about as flat as can be, and I just don't know how long it's going to continue to be flat because I just think that it's got to get going at some point. EOS continues to pump. NEO's doing all right. Cardano hasn't really done much over the last 7 days after an amazing run, which looks like it's starting to. This might just be the new price for Cardano. Qtum, definitely, being that it's had a down week, probably a good time to consider getting into Qtum based on all the things that I'm seeing. So, Qtum, we're adding that to the radar for you guys. They're an application platform. Obviously, Vertcoin, we've been talking about Vertcoin for a while, so definitely keep an eye on Vertcoin. It's a cheaper alternative to Litecoin, and it's on the way up. It's just going to keep going up, guys. Komodo's doing all right. This cash right here has caught my eye. It's fairly new. One of the things that I've been doing lately, and I'm going to probably make a more in-depth video about this. So one thing that we can determine is when a cryptocurrency first hits the market, if it's a strong cryptocurrency, when it hits the market, that's probably the base of where it's ever going to be at. So it's an opportunity to jump in. And on CoinMarketCap, you can go there to trending. So you click on trending. Whoop, wait for this to load. And you go to recently added. So these are recently added. Now what I look for when I'm looking at these, I'm looking at the market cap. If it's got over $30 million market cap, that means it had a fairly successful ICO. So then I'll take a look at the website. So Time New Bank, I'd take a look at that. Some of these other ones, Cash. See, this is why Cash caught my attention. It had a very high market cap. It has a very high market capitalization already. So does QuantStamp, and I've been talking about QuantStamp. But this one here, you might want to take a look at this and see what's going on here. It's got a high total supply. You want to learn more about this coin. I'm not going to go into detail here, but it's only been 15 days on the market, but it's got a high market capitalization for a pretty new coin. So that's at least something to add to your radar. So if you're looking to do your own research, that's the whole point of this, guys, is to show you how to do research on your own and find maybe the next big 5 times gainer or the next 10 times gainer, like we've seen with almost all of these cryptocurrencies, EOS, IOTA. Just bear in mind, even Cardano too, when you're getting into these cryptocurrencies that are 15 days old, you might have to wait 3 months to 6 months to see any sort of action with it. And sometimes you'll even see it sooner than that. But that's kind of the factors that we look at. Anyways, guys, this is a short video. If you're new here, subscribe to this video. And if you've been subscribed and you like when we talk about news like this, Bitcoin at 12,000, go ahead and click the bell next to the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.